Hey, what's going on, everybody? How you doing? Welcome to another segment of Sound Sessions. RYC Praise, your host DJ Ronnie Ron here with you, man. Hey, got a great show lineup for you today, man. This awesome comedian. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, normally we do a lot of artists or so, but hey, we're gonna switch it up right here. And so, man, before we bring her on, we want to say the show is brought to you by the Music Industry Networks. And so, if you would like to definitely, looking for advertising, marketing, promotion, social media management, all of that. So, hey, this is what we do. We create platforms as well as we control the exposure. So that's what we do for you. We put it out there. Hey, your stuff just got to be good. Hey, it all boils down to the public, whether they like your content or not, but we'll get it out there. All right. So go and check us out, musicindustrymakeover.com, and see all the packages and things that we have to offer. Okay, but for now, hey, we want to definitely give way to our advertisers and sponsors, so you all hold tight, and we will definitely be back right after this. Okay, so don't go nowhere, and let me get this going right here. I'm trying to get my producer in line here. All right, I'll be back. Yes, again, thank you to all our advertisers and sponsors out there. Okay. Hey, we want to welcome you if you're interested in wanting to come on board. All right. Hey, this is what we do. All right. Well, hey, we're going to go right into it. Hey, I got a special young lady that is going to come up here, internationally known comedian. Yes. Hey, man, we definitely going to talk about how she got started. She's been on tour with a lot of great artists for sure. Like one of my favorite groups of all times, New Edition. Man, she's been on tour with Snoop Dogg. Man, a lot of great legends out. Keith Sweat, begging Keith Sweat for sure. Hey, man, she's making waves, and also there's a club that she's going to talk about that. When I was reading her bio, I was like, wow, hold up. She performed at this club, this name here, by the name of Crackers. And I'm like, yeah, hey, yeah, she got to talk about this. So I want to welcome, all right, she is known as the glamour girl of comedy. It's Miss Comedian Kim Vaughn is in the house. How you doing?
Hey family, how you doing?
How you doing? Welcome to Sound Sessions, RIC Praise. Man, hey, rep your city. Where are you from?
Why? You the IRS? You
Nah.
ask too many questions, like right off the bat. I just came over here to ask a little question. No, I'm out of Louisville, Kentucky.
Oh, Midwest. All right, go
Yes.
ahead. Louisville. I'm
There,
thinking.
where we know. Okay, there we go. I don't know
There we.
why. Okay. Y'all,
Uh
I'm off centered initially. But
huh.
yeah, Derby City.
Derby City. Because man, I think I've just been through Kentucky going to Ohio, and that was it. And once I crossed that bridge, and yeah, I was in Ohio. Wow,
You sound
man.
like a runaway slave there. Once we
Hey,
crossed that bridge, went through there. It's okay, you should have stopped.
that's it. The Underground Railroad, right? Yeah. Wow. Well, welcome, comedian Kim Vaughn is in the house here. And again, this is more like a combination of a couple podcast shows that I have where we do like 21st century entrepreneurs, which I think that you are
Wow.
reading your bio or so. And first of all, we want to tell us, what how did you get into comedy or so?
Uh,
Who inspired you?
oh, I mean, since I was a little girl,
Hmm.
I've always been, I mean, being the only child, like you start talking to people real early. Like, who you talking to in there? My audience. Okay.
Uh-huh.
But growing up, I saw Carol Burnett. I saw
Hmm.
Pearl Bailey.
Okay.
I saw uh, Joan Rivers.
Joan
And
Rivers. Mm.
just these women that could say anything. Lucille Ball.
Wow.
And people were like laughing. I was like, "Grandmama, what is that?" And she said, "That's a comedian." And I
Mm.
said, "Well," she said, "Well, that's what people do when they make people laugh." And I said, "Well,
Uh-huh.
I'm doing that already at school. My forehead, like
Wow.
so." Um, it's always been. I've always been the class clown. Never met a stranger. When
Mm.
you talk to people in class and the teacher be like, come move your desk right here. I'll be
Wow.
like, well, Miss Jones, what did you do? Like,
See, that would be a
so,
fun class to
I
be in.
always had that bite. My mind and my body and everything transitioned out of Louisville, Kentucky to Washington State.
Oh wow.
Lifestyles of the rich and drenched. It rains every day there
Really?
from October to March or to May, and I don't care if it's a little mist or if it's downpour.
Really?
And I was a single mom of two kids, and
Hmm.
that's when selling kids wasn't illegal.
Okay,
So
huh?
be like, they clean up good, don't you? Clean up. He cuts the grass. Oh my God, they got on my nerves. But I found that I was getting depressed. No joke. With all the gray, it was like, oh, you wake up in this gray. You have some
Hmm.
coffee for lunch in this gray. You go to sleep in this gray.
Uh-huh.
And honestly, it got to be a bit much.
Mm.
And I finally was honest and said, and I was in the church. Shout out to New Hope Baptist, but
Mhm.
it just was going down. So I went and I tried to finally say, look, I want to work in process through mental health. And they were like, well, honey, that's $120 an hour. And I'm like, oh,
Mm.
I think I'll still be crazy today. I walked out there like, because when you got money, you're not crazy. You're
Uh,
eclectic.
there you
I had
go.
$2.50. I was crazy.
There you go.
And I passed this bar, and his name was Crackers. It had a little duck.
Yeah,
And
yes, let's talk about crackers, because that's that. I don't think that would fly down in Florida.
it was in cheese and crackers. I like all right.
There's a
I
lot of
ain't going back
saltine
to
up in there.
I ain't going to the back of this room. I tell you that. And they had what was called a go up and show up, and I was like, what is this? Go up and show up, and people would laugh. People would sing, and people get up and read poetry. And one of me said, Kim, and the other said, yeah, you need to go try this. And then the other five said, girl, go on. And I said, okay. So I got up and I said, I don't know what this is about. I need somebody to talk to. And God is my witness. I got up there and started telling people my problems, and they was rolling. And I was like, this is really me. And they were like, oh my God, you're so funny. And the owner was like, can you come back next week? I was like, oh yeah, I'll guarantee you I'm gonna have some new problems.
So wait a minute. So wait a minute. So you got your start at crackers then, huh?
Yeah.
Oh man.
I know, right? And it was
Wow.
crackers as in cheese, not as in you're a nice girl, okay?
Hey, I'm just saying.
£3 girl. No, that's here in Kentucky.
Wow. Okay, hey,
So yeah.
okay, man, something keep ringing in here. But so all right, okay, cool. All right, yeah, that's going. So all right, so that was the bar in Kentucky, and so you went on from there, and what happened? Like, what other connections did you make to prepare you to where you at right now?
In Washington State, I also did a Tacoma Talent Quest, and I won that.
Mm-hmm.
At that point, I was like, okay. And I had people that were from California there, and were like, we really see something. Would you consider moving down? And I'm like, well, it rains 40 to 60 days here,
Wow.
mudslides the whole nine. But DJ Ron, I had two children.
Right.
And here I am, and I was young. Ain't nobody's business how young I was when I was young. But I had a choice. Do I go make this name now? Come back, get my kids. Ooh, we made it, but mom's been 10 to 12 years out of your life. Or do I sit raise you because you didn't ask to be here.
Right.
And if funny is funny, God's gonna make a way. Cause I was like, if I leave y'all and we do this together, you gonna be playing with Lindsay Lohan. You were gonna be in and out of jail. Like, now we ain't gonna embarrass me like that. So that's
Uh-huh.
what I did. So at that point, I just took a leap of faith. I kind of did some small things there,
Mm-hmm.
but we had an earthquake.
Mm.
I'm from Kentucky. I do tornadoes. You turn off electricity. You get away
Uh-huh.
from the windows.
Yeah.
Get somewhere and sit and let God do His work. That's all my grandma used to say. Yo, turn off that electricity.
The
Get away from
electricity,
the
yeah.
window. Get off the phone. Okay, it just is it
Electricity,
over?
not electricity.
Yeah.
Electricity.
And then she didn't want to even turn on the flashlight. If this is all we got to save it. I'm like, well, this is an episode of Gilligan's Island. Like,
Wow.
so
Wow.
yeah, I came back here. Spike Davis, God thank you, had a competition. Can you rock the mic with Spike? And I
Mm-hmm.
won that competition, and then
Beautiful.
went to the Comedy Caravan, which is my home stage. So from there, it just started. Nickelodeon came through.
Yeah,
They
I
were
saw
looking
that. Nickel,
for
man.
the
Nick at
America's
Night.
funniest, the America's funniest mom.
Wow. Wow. And you won that.
That
Wow.
was a competition that took on like Miss America. So I
Wow.
competed in Louisville, and then I competed in Kentucky. And these are
Mm-hmm.
all moms that are comics or just thought they had, it. And from there, it went to Tennessee, and it branched out to, I was semifinals, and it was 10 of us. And we were in Raleigh, North Carolina.
Okay. Wow.
And so I didn't make the reality show. And that's when I began to understand what television was.
Uh-huh.
It
Man,
wasn't your talent, it's what they're looking for.
what they're looking for. Right. So they control the narrative pretty much.
Oh, yeah.
So,
The
wow.
directors was like, oh my God, we love you, but we found your type in Colorado.
Wow, man. I can imagine that being heartbreaking. Like, okay, man,
Does
this
she have good credit? Like, I mean,
man,
but
gassing you
yeah.
up and
And I
then
was
bringing
like,
you
what is
down.
this about? Yeah.
Man. So, all right, man, because there's a lot of artists, whether singers or or comedians, any form of entertainment, and they want to do this full time and they want to take that leap of faith like you. I guess what's that motivating factor that just propelled you over this? So, you know what, look, I'm just gonna go for this right here. Or can you even explain that? Is this
I loved doing. I was in the medical field, and I wanted to be a doctor. And again, with two little people, well, three then, I was growing like rabbits. It was
hmm
it was kind of unique. I kept failing my own biology, so I was like, I don't think I need to deal with nobody else's bodies. We having a hard time gathering this here. So
man?
I just started speaking into it. I was watching Comic View by that time. I was
Oh yeah.
watching BET, Def Comedy
Oh
Jam. I'm
yeah.
seeing
Classics.
all, yeah. So I'm like, wow, this is grown. And I was like, I'm gonna do this. And I would work at night, Ronnie. I was third shift, and I was sitting in rooms that people were clinging like into, not looking at monitors, not respiratory therapy, you eye to eye with this person.
Wow.
And I started telling my jokes to people that were in comas. I swear for ghetto cheese, I'm not
What?
lying. Because we tell people when you go into someone's room who has a coma, they think they're there. So you come in, oh Lord, Junebug. Oh, well, Junebug think he there. So you're
Uh-huh.
supposed to talk to him, treat them just. So I would be like, listen to this. And I tell a joke and bleep, 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 bleep. I'm like, that was a good joke. I'm going to try that again. Your monitor's acting stupid. And so bleep, bleep, bleep. I was like, oh, I keep going. And at night, the custodians, everybody, hey, joke lady, you got a joke tonight? And I would tell, people would be cleaning. Hey, she going to go somewhere, man. And I just kept telling people. And one day, it was called a layoff.
Uh-huh. The layout.
I
Okay.
was like, all right. And I just jumped. God just, it was,
What?
do you trust me? He will make a
What?
way. Your gifts will make way for you.
Wow. Wow. Man, that is very inspiring. You're pretty much just stepping out on faith and believing what God is giving you. Now, now I definitely got to ask this because this has been going on and all in, I guess, when it comes to the arts. Are you a Christian artist or a Christian comedian? And so did you get any pushback or so for that, for us going on tour with some of the mainstream artists or so?
Um, and here was the thing, and this is where I was like, God, like, number one, I talked to God a whole Jesus and I've had people clutch their pearls. Oh, I'm like, my daddy was a naval officer, but do you talk to your daddy out down Fort no, this is my daddy. Dang daddy. Oh, so I was like, the door opened. It was Keith Sweat, New Edition. It was
Man,
being out with Dolomite. That was the very
Dolomite.
first person.
Whoa.
And
Wow.
hearing the history of Black comedy. And, just really, really, oh my goodness, I'm here. I work with Snoop Dogg and his football league. It was, and God showed me and it closed. And I was like, what? Yo, whoa. Jesus, I'm funnier than her. I ain't telling you that you shouldn't covet nobody, but I know I'm funnier than her. And I'm like, what was that about? It got to the point, if you didn't know who you were and you didn't know whose you were,
that's good.
Anything goes. Anything, whatever you want. And when he shut that, I was like, this is a mess. And I kept hearing, do you trust me?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, because you done sent me some frogs, God, and I thought they was Prince. I don't know if I can trust you. Men in my life ain't been what I call good referrals of what you can do. And so it just kept. And I was, I knew who I was from the start. And, finally submitting, when your footsteps are ordered, you can go through those rooms, but you peculiar. You've always been peculiar, but now you see with a bigger eye. You see, so doing that, I'm his. I do so many churches and I met so many congregations and I meet people and everywhere, but I'm the same. So if someone said, oh, what kind of comic are you? I'm more Sinbad. I can tell you about, church, Steve Harvey. Steve Harvey was on The Kings of Comedy, and he talked about Sister Odell. He talked about the old school music. Right. And so that's what I do. I just recently did Vegas.
Wow, you just did Vegas, man.
Yes, I was at the Luxor Casino. Yes.
Wow. Hey, do me a favor and move your camera over a little bit. That's so.
My head got in the way, didn't it?
Yeah, towards right. Yeah. Right. There you go. All right.
Hold on. I've been talking out the whole day. Daggone it. I got a lazy eye, and that was the one focus. We over here. No.
Yeah,
looking over here.
There you go. Okay.
Yeah, wow. I was the Luxor Casino. And,
beautiful. Wow.
Even then, Black Lives Matter, so they put me in a pyramid.
Wow.
But someone asked me, they were like, well, how do you shift from that? And I was like, I thought I was in church. All them church buses with them old people with the little scooters on it. I thought I was, it was every church bus and then down. I was covered in the name of.
Come on, that. Wow. Hey, we're talking to comedian Kim Vaughn, who has been doing this for over 20 years now, or past that.
Carry your one times.
Oh man. And again, she took a leap of faith. That's that hopefully that encourages any other artists out there, regardless. She's known as the glamour girl of comedy. Oh yes. And I'm looking forward to seeing her live because you're going to be in the Virginia Beach. The Newport News area. This weekend, correct?
Yes.
Oh man.
Yes, I fly down Friday evening. No, Friday morning.
Friday morning. Okay.
Cozy's Comedy Club.
Cozy's Comedy. Hey, yes. or Kazi. I think it's Kazi's Comedy.
Is it Kazi? See, look, I'm hooked on phonics. I told you I might disappoint you. I just might disappoint you.
Yes, and there it is. Hey, she'll be here. She'll be there in Newport News for 2 days, 29th and the 30th. Those that are watching, Man, you all need to go and check her out. You're getting a little bit of a taste right here. I mean, hey, for somebody to get their start at crackers, hey, hey, man, that says a lot.
Seriously, I performed for NASCAR.
Really,
Oh
NASCAR,
my God.
man. You
Capital
don't.
record recording artist Tim Wilson, God rest his soul,
Uh huh.
looked like Josephus himself, big old 10-gallon hat,
Uh huh.
and married to a beautiful chocolate lady. And
Okay.
so he was out there and what are you doing about rednecks? I said, I don't know. You're gonna learn today. And I was like, oh hi. How y'all doing? But I begin to see, and people are arguing with me about it, but jokes are colorless.
Ah.
You can snatch up a child in Piggly Wiggly and pop a kid in Walmart, pop a black kid in Walmart, snatch up a white kid in Piggly Wiggly. We got crazy people that live in projects in our family. They got crazy people live in trailer parks.
There you go.
Our auntie and uncles been smoking crack. They've been eating meth. Like it's
We all got some form of crazy up in us, no matter what color, huh?
Yeah. So I really just took that, and
Wow.
my biggest thing is I want to encourage.
Okay.
I'm just a vessel. And if I can do it, there's no difference from me to you or that person, or that if I could, a lot of people hate the jobs that they work at.
Correct.
Because you're not supposed to be there.
Hey, that's a good point. Exactly.
Oh my God. You the Walmart greeter. Good morning. Welcome to Walmart. But you can sew like nobody's business. You can look at the person and just, oh, that's a size 17 inseam. Our gifts make room for us.
Wow.
You on the floor at Bed Bath and Beyond. If you buy one more towel, God gonna slap you in your bathroom. But you wish you could write a book. In your day, girl, I wrote a little bit of that journal. Jump, put it together.
There you go.
Somebody needs what we have inside.
Hey.
We can't stay pregnant with our dreams all the time.
Hey, see, you are definitely are preaching for sure, and it's again. Hopefully, this is inspiring someone out there, and just the fact is, hey, you're giving medicine. You know what I'm saying? Because what they say, laughter is good for the soul.
That's what I thank God for.
Mm-hmm.
I just ask for God to just continue to increase my territories, because it's so much that I'm assigned to do with that. I don't need a 40-room mansion. I'm afraid of the dark. Glass windows and the trees be blowing at night. I mess around and had kidney stones because I wouldn't go use the bathroom. I'd be like, oh, is it light out there? I'm not walking in that dark hallway. I just need something for me and my little Shih Tzu. But can I go and anonymously pay nursing home fees for, those how much is the medicines? Can I
come on now?
All these bad kids to Disneyland.
I like that. That's what I'm talking about.
Do not steal Donald Duck's beak. Put it down. Leave the Frog Princess alone. I mean, but if these babies in the street look like me, they're mine.
That's good.
We so quick to video a sister who's down on the ground, passed out. But you think in third grade she wanted to be a junkie?
Right.
You think, in career day, this guy said, I want to be a career criminal, and wrote off by my family. So God sent me. There's so much I'm assigned to do. And yes, have I worked with the works? I sure have. Do I want to?
Wow. I guess you were giving a little bit of motivation there because you're a motivational speaker as well, correct?
Yeah, my story is my glory. I don't look like what I look like on paper. Glad you ain't reading the file. What?
Wow.
But, so any day that you wake up, I don't care if it's off of heroin, pills, drugs, alcohol, whatever you do. Any day you wake up, it means your purpose is not over.
That's good. Wow. Hey, we are talking to comedian Kim Vaughn. Okay. She is a international, the glamour girl of comedy. and she's doing some great things. She will be in Newport News this weekend for sure. And here is her website as we've been flashing it on the screen. All right, go
Unless
and check
you
it out.
rent a center, don't get that. I'm on a run for rent a center. I want $10 for that toaster. I done paid
Uh,
12 years on that toaster.
I
Don't
think
be
me and my
putting.
wife did rent a center once, and I was like, nah, you know what? No, we're not doing this.
Yeah, I done put 3 kids through college. They still want $19 for this toaster. I'm like, I can't even put the big slots. I can't even put bagels in. Just the little skinny slots.
Wow, wait a minute. You say 3 kids? Wow, man. You don't even look it. I tell you, hey, God is good. It's that glory, huh?
I quit talking English for the longest, and I really thought that I was going to lose touch with the adult world because I kept saying, "Put that down. Quit looking at us. Sit down. Stop that. Go to your room." That's all I said. Don't touch it. Don't touch it. I was like, "Oh my goodness!" They get out and go to college. I'm like, it's still in my head. Don't touch it.
Wow. Hey, what last words or inspiring words that you want to give to a future comedian out there or just an artist in general?
Just keep pushing. Every day, someone wakes up with the exact same life that you do and they make it. There's no difference between them and you or me. I'm just a broken little girl that had a big dream. And, if it's anything I can do, that's me. All right, you got me. That's how but shout out to Tim Day, who has
Tim Day,
really,
yes.
really connected the dots for me.
We're awesome.
I know some
Yeah.
days he wants to shoot me in my pinky toe, but
Good brother there. Yes.
by the grace.
Yes.
But no, I can't thank you enough. The fact that you are obedient. Sometimes everyone's obedience is not even for them.
Right.
If you were not obedient and following the gift of radio, then you're going to hold up somebody's gift who's supposed to cross yours because you're supposed to have them on your show, which broadens their journey. So people that aren't walking in their blessings, you're not only holding yourself up, but the people you assigned to.
Wow. Hey, thank you for that. Hey,
So I love y'all like play cousins that pee in the bed.
Wow. Hey, hey, it's always for me. I looked at it, I viewed it as a ministry, and because I was a shy person, I'm more of an introvert. I used to mum a lot. My mom said yes, and then I can't imagine me DJing parties or so, which I do that. I do weddings and all. So hey, I have to get on the mic, and so I just had to fight through that. It's like, you know what? Look, hey, I'm gonna beat this, and if I'm going to be successful, I got to open my mouth and build up my confidence. So I give all glory to God for that. So, hey, thank you for your word of encouragement. Thank you.
I'm there Friday and Saturday with a great dynamic lineup. I'm glad you told me it's Kazi. Because I might not get a paycheck. I fool around and keep calling him Cozy. Like, now let Cozy pay her. She don't want to say I let Cozy go on and pay her.
Hey, she is the headliner, y'all. So yeah, you definitely want to come on out there, check it out. What time does it start?
8 o'clock Friday, 8 o'clock Saturday. We're gonna like church. We're gonna get you in, get you out, so you're gonna get something to eat.
Yeah, well, see, normally, because on Friday nights I head to the skating rink. We be going from 11 to 2:30.
That is so. Oh my goodness, that's what I want to do.
You want to do? Hey, yeah.
Man, you need to come here.
Hey, really? Okay. Hey, well, hey, look, we get sit in. Hey, matter of fact, there's a 69-year-old that be out there getting it. I'm like, hey, you know what? You are my role model. Age don't mean age ain't nothing but a number, right?
As long as you got Ben Gay and ibuprofen, the world is yours.
There you go. Hey, you better know your limits. Oh wow. Well, Miss Kim, we sure thank you so much. I feel honored to have you on the show, and thank you for your encouraging words. Yeah, hey, you are a blessing, and those that may see this show later on, I know they're going to be blessed by it. And again, there's her information right there. Go and get in contact with her. Go to her website.
Yeah, because I need to be where y'all at. 2020 is coming up. I need your names on my date book.
Wait a minute. We said 2020.
Jesus. See, I'm a day later. I promise you, it's been.
You a year late.
God got me covered. Jesus. Maybe that's why the bills is behind. Because I'm behind.
Hey, what did the mother say? Oh, bless her little heart. Hey, God bless her. That's a little hard. Yes. Again, hey, you have just seen, okay, the glamour girl, okay, the glamour girl of comedy. That's right. It's comedian Kim Vaughn. Look for her. Go check her out. Hey, she's making waves. She's been doing it to the glory of God. So we thank you for being on Sound Sessions. And remember, you matter in the kingdom of God. So don't compare yourself or your ministry to anyone else out there. Just do what God's called you to do, and you will be just fine. All right. Hey, Kim, just hold on the line for a second. And hey, we will see you again for another segment of Sound Sessions.